right, welcome back to AIM Studios. I'm Brandon Steve, Vice President of Operations. I'm here with VP of Safety, Ron Burke, here for the most recent update of our AIM Drive for the Crown. So, Ron, give us your insights on how everything's been going so far. I mean, it's been a great competition, a lot of changes, and we're excited to hear about it.
The drivers are excited. You know what's really happening is our regional managers are excited. Those guys, they're duking it out with each other, trying to figure out who's going to win.
Absolutely, I've had close to brawls in here on who's going to win, who's excited. I mean, the banter's been great. Everybody's supporting their teams in the field, and it has been unbelievable.
Ridiculous. It's crazy. You know, what's really happening is those regional managers, Tony Mealy, Pat Grandy, Tommy Culpepper, Scott Leslie, and Rob Bogan, they are, you know, a lot of rivalries going on.
Oh, absolutely. There's already rivalries, and this competition has pushed these guys to the brink, and it's been so much fun to watch. So we're going to bring these guys in because, you know what, we can talk all day, but we want to hear about their insights, right? Who their favorite guys are, who they think's going to make it to the top. So, you know, let's get these guys in here and find out what's really going on.
Sounds good.
Appreciate you.
Brandon and Ron, thanks for that introduction. My name's Pat Grandy. I'm the Region 2 Vice President of Operations.
Hi, I'm Tony Mealy, Region 1, Pittsburgh, PA.
Hey, Rob Vogan, Region 3 out of Columbus.
Tommy Culpepper, Region 4.
So Ron just released the latest power rankings for our Drive for the Crown.
Right
we all
here,
have
Pat.
them. We all have our lists. Tommy, how are we feeling about your guys?
Kind of like the SEC football, you know. I'm controlling the whole thing here. We're kind of in the spot to win it all and just let one of y'all play in.
Just like the SEC, you guys are going to be under investigation for rules infractions, I think.
It might be.
Rob, listen, no, not so fast, guys. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of a gentleman by the name of Doug Jones. You know, dare I say he's in fuego when it comes to this. So,
Tom?
Well, I think we're going to do some damage here. I'm shocked to see some guys from Pallet Services, James and Brent, killing it for me, getting a couple guys in the top 64. 64 is the magic number,
64 is where you want to be.
But we should still be looking at some of these guys that are down around 70, 71, 72. They could get in.
I think they got at the bubble.
So I got some heavy hitters on there.
We don't need to hear about your
Kirsten. I got Kirsten.
Okay.
She could be a 1 seed for me. I got Mike Zippe, Brian Woolley. Those are some heavy guys. Be hard to hit.
Let me check your list.
No.
I don't
But
know.
here's the thing. I got guys on the bubble that I think if they can get in, they can really cause some trouble.
I'm right with you. I feel the same.
I got Beaver County legend, Keith Raquel. I mean, the guy is a Black Hawk legend. He's on the outside looking in right now, but I think if he gets in, he can cause some problems. Joe Cannon. You guys don't even know who Joe Cannon is. He's unbelievable.
Bob Tully sitting here, Family
Big
Express,
Bob.
70th. Looking like he's going to slide in.
Have you ever heard of a Cinderella story by the name of Darren Betcher? Used to be a greenskeeper. No,
So why is Tommy not having to talk about any Cinderella stories? Does he have all the guys that are
he's
in?
got the top 10.
You know, I think I'm at 15 or 16 in the top 64 already.
Yeah.
You know, we've got some on the bubbles. Our Cinderella guys are going to be your Major Evans, down there at Olympic Steel. Everybody knows Mr. Evans.
Yep.
Well, I think at the
He's a
end,
legend.
He's all name team.
if we look at our list, there are a lot of guys on all of our lists that are sitting somewhere between 64 and maybe 80.
80.
Yep.
That all could get in.
And if you look at the point differential, it's only a
not
few
much.
points.
Yeah.
So you're out there, keep working at it. If you're in that top 80, 85, you still got a chance to get in. Listen, this could go either way.
I'm not pulling for any of your guys.
You know, now if you think about the points differential from first to second, both Hedro guys were 2/100ths of a point between first and second right
Just
now.
It doesn't get closer.
Are these the guys that we were talking about last week?
Yes.
Those are your guys?
Those are my guys.
Who's my guy? Mike?
Mike, yeah, you picked
Mike, you're allowed to do I'm in the cab
Mike
with
and
you,
Jeff.
along with Bob Tully.
And, you know, we got Horatio, which is a staple on the top. He's coming in at 5th right now, but he'll be a player.
Anything else you guys have to add before we
My
close
money's
things
on the
up?
dark horse, Shannon Dunn. That's where I got my money. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to throw out a dark horse that I really like. His name's Dave Gibbons. Dave is one of those guys. He's a Khalil Brothers driver. Gets a lot of minutes under his belt. And like I was telling Ron, when he needs to pull out the stars, he can pull them out.
I'm going to pull for two guys, Roger and Leslie at Olympic Steel Chambersburg. Both of them stacked right there. I think you guys come on strong at the end. You can slide in, knock a couple of these guys as guys or girls out. I would love that.
Down here in Region 4, we're not really worried about the dark horses. We're pretty much the horses.
You're at the top.
We're at the top. So, all right,
guys. See you guys.
See you guys.
Thanks, everyone. You know, the rivalries are apparent, as you can see. There's a lot of sports metaphors going on and a lot of contentious language. Who did you think's going to win this thing?
I don't know. It's too tough to tell. I mean, you've got your favorites, right? Like if any tournament, you got your favorites, the people that are expected to be at the top. You know, then you got your people that are just hanging around, right? That you can't get rid of them. But the reality of it is, all you have to do is get into the top 64. Once you get into the top 64, it's anybody's game, right? It's anybody's game. So, you know, over the course of the next few weeks, we're going to have a lot of moving and shaking. Can't wait to watch it. And, you know, at this point, all we got to do is just root for our favorite guy and hope for the best.
We got a lot of professionals out there, and they're all going to compete.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thanks, everyone.
We appreciate it, guys.